In this video, I'm going to explain to you what Ethereum is in the most simplest way. I'm going to explain to you how is it different from other cryptocurrencies like your Bitcoin. And finally, should you be investing in Ethereum in 2021 as a beginner? Hello everyone, my name is Nikhil, and in this particular channel, we talk everything about investing as a beginner. We talk about education or career related topics, or we talk about productivity. So if you're someone who's interested to watch more of future content, feel free to subscribe. Now, what is Ethereum? Now, I know a lot of us have heard about Ethereum along with Bitcoin. Now, we all know that Bitcoin is actually a decentralized virtual currency. So the whole purpose, or the whole reason why Bitcoin was actually created was so that it can be an alternate mode of payment which can be made and which can be transferred from one person to another. As of today, Bitcoin is actually the largest cryptocurrency in the world with a market cap of $690 billion. Ethereum, on the other hand, is actually the second largest cryptocurrency with a market cap of $300 billion. Ethereum was actually created back in 2014 by a person named Vitalik Buterin. So if you actually compare the market cap of Ethereum along with companies like Procter & Gamble or PayPal, Ethereum actually has a higher market cap. Now, why is that? Is Ethereum a similar virtual currency, or does Ethereum actually have some physical products? Why is the market cap of Ethereum so high? So first of all, no, Ethereum is not a virtual currency. A lot of us think that every single cryptocurrency out there is actually a virtual currency, but it's not that simple. Ethereum is actually a platform on the internet which actually helps people make deals. And what is Ethereum trying to solve? Let me actually explain that to you by giving an example. Now, let's say that you actually open Google tomorrow, or you open Facebook and you search for any product. Now, what happens is that the very next 5 minutes, you start seeing more and more advertisements which are related to that particular product. You might see advertisement on Amazon, you might see advertisement on Google or Facebook. Now, why is this happening? The main reason is because all these tech giants like Amazon, Google, Facebook, Uber, eBay, they actually store your data. Facebook, for example, can actually store and see whichever website you're browsing when you're logged into Facebook. So if you're opening any other website on any other tabs, they actually can track which of those websites as well. I mean, isn't that quite scary? So all these tech giants, what they do is they store all these customer data into their servers, and these servers are located at remote places. So the disadvantage over here is that tomorrow, if any of these servers get hacked, then the millions of customer data can get leaked. Giving an example, recently the Air India server got hacked, due to which a lot of customers' credit card and debit card information got out there. So the team of Ethereum has actually built a platform where people can actually make deals directly without trusting these applications like Google, Facebook, Amazon, or any other application with your personal information. And they're actually doing this by using the blockchain technology and by using the smart contracts. Now, if you do not know what blockchain technology is, I would highly recommend watching this particular video over here, as this is the entire cryptocurrency video for beginners. So do watch it. And also, if you found this video useful so far, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe as well. Now, what is a smart contract? Now, smart contract in the most simplest manner, if I have to explain to you, it's a set of if and then. So it's a set of conditions and actions. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you want to buy a watermelon juice from a shop for $5. So the if and then statement will look something like this. If you pay $5, then you get a watermelon juice. So we hope if you pay $5 is the condition, then you get watermelon juice as the action. So the developers, what they do is they create this set of conditions for the smart contracts on the Ethereum platform, and then the Ethereum network actually executes this. Now, if I have to give you an example of the same thing above, in this particular case, if the shop owner actually was using the smart contract or he was using the Ethereum platform, then he himself does not actually have to physically collect the money, because once a smart contract automatically executes it, the money will be collected. So it removes the middleman. Now, in this particular case, you might be wondering what is this cryptocurrency which you're actually buying in the exchange, because you tend to see Ethereum being sold for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. So what is that? This is where people get confused. Now, when you're buying that particular coin in the exchange, that is actually Ether. Now, Ether is what is used in the Ethereum platform for making these transactions happen. So, giving an example, Ethereum platform is like a power grid, and Ether is like electricity which is used to fuel this particular power grid. I hope that is clear to you guys. So when you're buying Ethereum on the exchange, you're actually buying Ether, which can be used on the Ethereum platform so that the developers or you as a customer can make these transactions happen. I've tried to avoid any technical terms so that you don't get confused, but I hope you got the overall idea about what Ethereum is and how Ether is actually used to fuel Ethereum. And the entire point that you not actually buy the Ethereum coin, but you actually buy Ether in the crypto exchanges, which is used to fuel the Ethereum platform. So how is Ethereum actually different from Bitcoin? Now, Bitcoin is actually like a virtual currency which can be transferred from one person to another. Let me give you an example over here again. Let's say that there's a person named Peter who wants to paint houses. Now Peter charges 10 Bitcoins for painting the house, and you have decided to hire Peter. Now you can actually pay Peter before painting the house, or you can pay Peter after painting the house. It's as simple as that. But in case of Ethereum, you'll have to create a smart contract which could state that if Peter paints the house, then Peter gets paid 10 Ether. Which means if Peter paints the house as a condition, then he actually gets 10 Ether, which is the action. So once the smart contract gets executed, only then the Peter gets paid. So in case of Ethereum, only once Peter actually completes painting the house is when he actually gets the payment. Another example can be that Bitcoin is like an app which you have in your phone that is used for transferring money from one person to another. Ethereum, on the other hand, is like an app store or play store, which is like a collection of different smart contracts or different apps, and each of them have their own set of conditions. The second biggest difference is that the entire market supply which they have. Bitcoin has a market supply of 21 million, so that means there's a limit in terms of how many Bitcoins can exist. In case of Ethereum, there is no maximum supply. Every year, it has an annual limit of 18 million. And third biggest difference is that the overall time it takes for processing the transaction. So in case of Bitcoin, the entire processing time takes roughly about 8 to 10 minutes, but in case of Ethereum, the entire transaction takes roughly about a couple of seconds only. Now, when you go to crypto exchanges, you will see Ethereum Classic and Ethereum. In this particular video, we're talking only about Ethereum, so don't get confused between the two. And finally, moving on to should you be actually investing in Ethereum in 2021? So I personally definitely think that if you're someone who's investing in cryptocurrency or who's planning to invest in cryptocurrency, then you should definitely have Ethereum in your portfolio. Purely because over the last few years, if you have seen the price trend of Ethereum, it has gone up. Starting in 2014, it was nearly about $0.4, and right now it is trending about $2,000. In 2021 itself, it has gone to a peak of $4,000. But you also need to understand that cryptocurrency market is highly volatile and it involves a high risk. So if you're someone who's willing to take that particular risk, then definitely Ethereum should be in your portfolio. Also, if you want to know which are top 5 cryptocurrencies which you should be investing in 2021, I would highly recommend watching this particular video over here. I explain in detail why you should be investing in these cryptocurrencies and if they have a potential scope in the near future. So if you found this particular video useful, do hit the like button, do subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.